So when you receive your CPAP device, this is what you will get. In the bag there are full instructions on how to use the device, a nose mask, a sizing gauge for a full mask, the CPAP machine itself, the power supply and the tubing. Assembling your CPAP machine for use. At the back of the CPAP machine there is a socket to put the power supply in and an outlet for the tubing. The power supply just pushes in to the socket like so. The tubing has two parts, a right angle connector and the tube itself. Place the right angle connector at the end of the tubing and attach this onto the rear of the CPAP machine and push gently home. Attaching the mask to your tubing. The mask we have sent you will fit most people, but there will be some individuals who it won't fit, so you'll have to try it out and see how you get on with it. The mask comprises of a strap that goes round the head, a forehead pad that goes onto the forehead, the cushion that fits round the nose, and the elbow at the front which attaches to the tubing. You need to attach your tubing here. Push the tubing gently onto the elbow until it's secure. You have now assembled your CPAP device ready for use. The straps at the bottom can unhook from the mask. They slip on and they slip off. Putting the nasal mask on. Undo the bottom straps by unhooking them from the front of the mask. Place your nose into the mask and bring the straps round your head. Attach the bottom straps onto the hooks. All of the straps are Velcro and can be adjusted independently of each other. The top should not be too tight and the mask should sit gently onto the bridge of the nose, with most of the adjustment on the bottom straps to bring the mask in to sit comfortably on the top lip. If the mask feels too tight, then adjust the straps to make it comfortable. When you're happy with the mask fit, then you can turn your CPAP machine on. Turning the CPAP machine on and off. The on-off switch is located at the top of the CPAP machine. When the CPAP machine is plugged in and on standby, it will be coloured green. There is nothing on the display. When you turn the CPAP machine on, the display will come on and the button will turn to a white colour. After a few seconds the display will go off and the colour on the button will also go off. This is so that there is no light while you're asleep to disturb your sleep. The machine is working at this point. To turn the CPAP machine off, just press the on-off switch once and release. This will turn off the CPAP machine and you'll see the display is now lit up again. If your mask is fitting well, you should get a green smiley face. If you're getting a lot of leak, then the face will be sad and be coloured red. Adjust your mask if this is the case. When the machine is running, air will blow into the mask all the time. A constant flow of air will help to keep your throat open and stop your sleep apnea. Any air that you don't need is breathed out through these holes at the front of the mask. So if you put your hand up in front of your mask, you will feel air escaping. This is normal and is expected to happen. When the machine is running, it may be difficult for you to talk, but you will get used to this. Do not be afraid, it is only fresh air and it cannot harm you. The CPAP machine that we've sent you is fully automatic. It measures the amount of air it's blowing into your throat, and it adjusts this if your throat starts to narrow. You may find that the machine gets stronger or weaker as you're sleeping. This is perfectly normal, and it's the machine managing your sleep apnea. If you wake up and you feel the machine is blowing too strong, you can reset the machine by turning it off, waiting 2 seconds, then turning it on again, and it will start at its lowest strength and build up as you go back off to sleep. The mask needs to be cleaned every day, as oils from your skin will build up on the cushion. This will make it slippy so it doesn't seal as well, and can also irritate your skin. It is cleaned by using a damp cloth with some washing up liquid on, wiping over the cushion to clean it, and then a damp cloth with no washing up liquid to remove the washing up liquid. This is done every day. Once a week you can remove the headgear. This can be placed in a sock or a mesh bag and washed in a washing machine. The mask can be removed from the tubing by pushing these 2 buttons here and pulling it off the elbow at the front. This bit can now be washed in the sink or in a dishwasher if you have one. If you wash it in a dishwasher, remember to rinse it thoroughly before you use it. In the sink, you wash it in warm soapy water as you'd wash your dishes. Your tubing does not get that dirty and only needs to be washed every 2 to 3 weeks. Again, this is washed in the sink in warm soapy water, rinsed and dried thoroughly. The masks that we send you come with an instruction booklet, which includes fitting instructions and cleaning instructions. We've also sent you a sizing gauge for a full mask. We'd like you to try the nasal mask for at least a week before deciding to use a full mask. The full mask will cover your nose and your mouth. This will allow you to breathe through your mouth more easily if this is a problem. However, because it covers more of your face, some people may find these more claustrophobic. The mask is sized by placing the sizing gauge thus, so that the arrow is sitting in the dip on your chin, and you can measure the size of the mask at the eyebrow level. In my case, I measure as a medium-sized mask. Changing the filter on your CPAP machine. Every 6 months the filter needs changing. A reminder message will appear on the screen saying it is time to change your filter, contact your supplier. We would normally give you spare filters. The filter is located on this side of the machine underneath this grill. There is a small thumb hole at the back here to allow you to open the grill. Inside there is a filter. It is coloured white. Take the old filter out and throw it away. Put the new filter in and close the cover. Press the dial here to clear the message off the screen and reset the message for another 6 months' time. Further instructions are in the bag. Inside the bag you will find a full instruction booklet to cover all the usage of the device. There's a quick setup guide. There's also a leaflet about registering your device with myAir, which is an online program that looks at the results from the machine and gives you information on how to improve these. Finally, in the bag you will find the leaflet which is the guide to our service. This also includes all our contact details, information about sleep apnea and driving, and the cleaning instructions for the mask. You can contact the sleep service on our telephone number or our email account. Our contact details are on the top of the CPAP machine, both our telephone number and our email account. Please do not hesitate to contact us if we can be of any help.